If you want more people to see your nurturing and sales emails, your first goal is to get them to open them. The thing is, it is really easy to write subject lines that miss the mark and get ignored. Hi, I'm Paige. I'm a conversion copywriter. And in this video, we're going to make over a subject line that, in my opinion, was missing any tie to the conversion context whatsoever. And we're going to rewrite it in a way that is more likely to speak to what ideal buyers care about. Let's take a look.
Okay, the first thing I see when I look at this email is the subject line that says, study these 3 examples. Now, as a subscriber, why, right? There's no clear connection of why I would want to do the work of studying these 3 examples. So the first thing I see here is that there could be a stronger tie to the conversion context in terms of connecting it back to something that I care about doing, either solving a problem, achieving a goal or an outcome, or finding out some secret about some failed solution, or learning more about a solution that I'm looking for. So there's a lot of different options here, but the point is, how do we connect our core message, that's the point of the email, and the subject line back to the conversion context so the subscriber actually has a reason for wanting to click through and read the email. So once we get into the email, we see that there is a special promotion ending, specifically called Best Launch Ever. So I think I'm going to use that. And that the point of the email is about case studies. So proving that this program or this special program, Best Launch Ever, actually works, right? And this brand serves primarily coaches. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to lean into this case study approach because this can be a good proof, an easy way to convey proof and get people who are interested in the program, who've seen earlier emails, the proof that they need to see in order to actually take action and apply for this program. So instead of saying study these 3 examples, I'm going to keep the 3 because it's specific. And instead of examples, I want to be more specific to the persona, right? Because I don't care anything about examples, but I might care about coaches if I'm a coach, right? So 3 coaches who had their best launch ever. So we went from a subject line that says, study these 3 examples, which implies work with study, and doesn't really connect back to the conversion context in any meaningful way, to a subject line that reads 3 coaches who had their best launch ever, which is more specific, calls out the specific avatar, and touches on the ultimate dream state or outcome that they want, and nicely ties in the name of the promotion.
As you can see from this email, it is incredibly easy to write subject lines that don't say anything that matters to the ideal buyer. But if you do your voice of customer research and you're keeping that conversion context in mind, no matter what you're working on, it is just as easy to write messages, or in this example, subject lines, that are more likely to connect and then eventually convert your ideal buyers. If you'd like help diving into the brains of your best buyers, so you can figure out what motivates a purchasing decision, and maybe more importantly, what gets in the way of one, so that you can put out campaigns that better connect with ideal buyers so that they make more purchases, we should chat. You can start a project conversation with me over at theimpactcopywriter.com.